Hello everybody, VideoJames, and we're back once again with 5 days of shoutouts for 2019. Yes, I know, the annual thing I do every year, still doing it, not giving up on it because I still feel like it's worth it. So some of you may know what this is, since I think most of you have been around since the end of 2018, and I know at least 20 of you haven't. So, since 20 of you haven't been around since the end of 2018, I'll explain what this is. So, as you might have guessed, at the end of December, right up to Christmas, every 5 days, I'll give shoutouts and all that to people who I feel are deserving of shoutouts, people who I admire, or people who I just want to give shoutouts to for the sake of giving shoutouts. And this year is going to be a little bit different, mainly just because I didn't manage to get the first one out yesterday, because I was basically running around filling out job applications all day yesterday. So, what's going to happen is there's going to be 2 of them on this day, but it will still be 1 and 2. It won't be in one video. So that's why there's going to be 2 in one day instead of the whole entire days. But there is going to be a special 5 days of shoutouts at the end of this, I guess, grouping of them. So make sure you stick around for that one, because I guarantee you a lot of you are going to like that one. So anyway, as you can tell, the first person I'm giving a shout out to for 5 days of shoutouts is a YouTuber called KittyHiPur, which I hope I said that name right, because I'm gonna be honest, I've never really known how to pronounce it right, because the way I read it as like hyper, like the word hyper, but I read it as 2 separate words because of hi and purr. So yes, this is a smaller time YouTuber than what I used to do, and I'm gonna kind of make that a theme for this year. I'm gonna try and stick to some smaller YouTubers. So yes, KittyHiPur is an amazing YouTuber in my opinion, not only for the content that she does and the way she makes her content, but also her want for involvement with her community, as well as her modesty, which I'll get into in a little bit. So in terms of content, KittyHiPur makes a bunch of different stuff. I think the first thing that attracted me to her channel was actually a Dragon Maid comic dub. If I remember correctly, it was the one where Toru holds Kobayashi up like Lion King. Spoilers. So she does all kinds of stuff like those comic dubs. She's been doing recently live streams of Pokemon Sword and Shield. She does comic dubs. As you can see, that last 3 string of videos up at the top was her Pokemon Sword and Shield stream for part 5. But she also does stuff like she talked about Kappa for 3 hours. She talks about her philosophies with YouTube. And she does a bunch of other stuff, including Legend of Zelda videos, a lot of other gameplay videos, little comedy skits, and honestly, all her content is just really entertaining to me. And yeah, like I said, she really does have an appreciation for her audience, and it really does show in live streams, because during the last live stream especially, she really just was ecstatic to have people in the live stream and actually being able to hang out with people and talk with them. And she is also, again, an extremely modest YouTuber. Like, she's modest to the point where she doesn't ask for subs and actually tells you not to sub. Not like Verlisify, because God knows he does that for complete vanity reasons. But that modesty is another thing that kind of drew me in, just because a lot of YouTubers kind of lack that now. Like, a lot of YouTubers are kind of saying, like, oh, ask for subs, give me subs, I want subs. But not a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, sub if you want, or don't sub, because I don't really want you to feel obligated by all that. And her modesty is just absolutely stunning. Like, the first time I actually heard her talking about how modest she was on YouTube, it kind of gave me a shot in the head for a minute, and I'm like, well, that's something different compared to all the normal YouTubers doing. So yeah, if you want to check her out, definitely check her out. I'll leave her channel link in the description as always, and as you can see, if you go to her channel, you'll see her Twitch account and her, I assume, Instagram? Again, like, you guys know by this point, I am not socially adept. Like, I have no clue how to run any kind of social media or what any acronyms stand for. Matter of fact, I barely even know how to run the friend system on Facebook. But yeah, I hope you guys check her out. I definitely recommend subscribing, just because she does amazing content, and you will not regret being able to watch it. And yeah, that's going to leave that for this 5 days of shoutouts. So I hope you guys did enjoy it. Again, there will be another one coming out later today, and I'll try and get the other ones recorded all in one day. And when the 5th one comes around, you guys are going to want to see that, because it's going to be pretty meaningful. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, You can slap the like button as always, and I will see all you beautiful people in the next video.